What's up, fight fans? And we are back at it with another edition here at Round One Sports Talk. I am your host, and where do all boxing match start? Round one. Well, today's a real interesting day. We're gonna talk about it. We got a lot of boxing going on, a lot of rumors in the media, and what have you. Um, we got Soto's fighting tonight. We're gonna check this card out. There's 4 fights on it. Top rank has a little fighting card. Jose Navarreto's on it, and a couple of fights you might, you know, want to take a look at. But oh wait, let me lower this down. Probably getting an echo. So let's talk about all that, all and anything you want to talk about here at Round One Sports Talk. And like always, hit that like button and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Well, fight fans, Top Ranks hitting out, kicking out a card tonight. Couple upcoming guys, couple older guys, trying to throw their names back into title contention. Soto's, he's coming off a layoff about a year. Um, Hopefully, he takes a card right here. He lost his last fight, I think it was. I remember. Um, I don't know really too much about him, but let's see what happens here tonight. These guys gotta they if they want to put their names back into the mix, they're gonna have to perform well. So yeah. So fight fans, I'm having a real interesting day today. You know, um, Besides boxing, just my everyday family life, and I think about my sons and everything out there. Uh, an individual that knows him, you know, got killed yesterday, and what to believe a robbery gone wrong, and they killed the young man in his house, and his mother came out the room and they shot his mother too. So both him and his mother were pronounced dead at the scene, and I guess whatever the robbers felt, it was enough to take the young man's life and his mother's life. Um, you know, and it's just a real, um, you know, tough moment. Camachito posted it on his Facebook. So if you want to check it out, Chosen One Production. Although Camachito thought it was, I think something else. I'm not sure. He knew it was actually right next to Camachito's house that it happened. The guy that comes on my show, and then it happens to be someone that uh my sons knew and stuff. So it like hits hard, like, you know what I mean? Like these kids are out there, killing themselves, you know, uh, for a little bit of money. And you know, a young man and his mother lost their lives. Whatever the young man was doing, his mom, paid the price with whatever he was into. So yeah. So it's been like a crazy day for me, you know. Um and I wanted to get on and talk boxing, try to get out of my head and check out this top rank card here. So why don't we just go ahead and do that? You know, and my condolences to the family, man. Man, must be real tough right now, you know. But I hope you guys get through this tough moment, and I hope justice is obtained, you know. So, what's up, Bam Bam? How you doing? Yeah, brother, man. Bam. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, the young man he was selling something or whatever, some weed or something, and he has a brand of weed online. In fact, it's right here on a sticker. Oh, it's too low. It's actually right here. That's his brand. One of his friends, and they're partners and together and whatever, and they deal in a large quantity. And yeah, man, they shot the kid and his mom. Yeah, man. So and then Camachito was, at his house. He came outside. The camera crew, 25, Channel 4, Channel 5, they were all there, and the homicide unit was doing their job. And so it's just, this is the lifestyle, some of us live, the streets. I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all. um and I just hope that everybody's sons are out there protected, and God bless everyone's family. uh that's just a real tough situation. you know so yeah, man. um what do you guys think about what's been going on in the sport of boxing right now? Bam told me, I was texting Bam just before I got on the show, and he was telling me that Berlanga had accepted a fight with Plant. Then what? He took it down. Then he wrote another one talk about what did the text say? He was telling me, and I was coming on, man. I just sorry about that, Bam. You know what I'm saying? I just had a lot of things going on, and then Bam texted me back and he says, Berlanga said, what? What did he say? I'm gonna rip your Adam's apple out the next time. Yeah. And he said, I'm gonna shove it down your throat. But if he rips his Adam apple out and then he shoves it down his throat, wouldn't it come out the hole that he just ripped out? I'm not sure that would work out pretty good. You know what I mean? Or you would just be putting it back right back. You know what I mean? Yeah. So a little bit of boxing shit talking going back and forth, I guess, there between Berlanga and Caleb Plant. That's actually a good fight. That's actually a good fight. Um, Berlanga is a young man with good power, good pop. Um, you know, uh, I'm not in his camp. I can't tell you that Berlanga's not taking it serious. After that Saul fight, for all I know, he wants the next big fight to prove himself. And beating a guy that lost to Saul Canelo Alvarez and Plant with a name like that, and you coming off that fight, I could see that fight being good. You know, uh, uh, so yeah, I like that fight, whether or not it's true. Whether or not Berlanga and him do come to agreements, and contracts start being sent over, and it's all a done deal. Whether or not that, I'll check that out later. But that seems like an interesting fight, and that would be something I'd be interested in seeing. What's up? I'm on Bam. Yeah. Was he Puerto Rican? Nah, nah, nah. Oh, they were just arguing? Yeah, no, but that would also would be a good fight. Um, actually, it gets crazy, Bam, right? The kid that got shot, um, I have a son with his best friend's family. The girl I have a son with, um, her cousin had a son, right? And he was a little dude, right? And he had a best friend that was him. So, the two that used to hang out with each other all the time, one of them's actually part of my family, and the other one's just his best friend. That's how it went. So, you know, it hit real close because it's like boom, boom. You know what I mean? But they're young men. Well, they're actually men. They're in their 20s. They're not kids. You know what I'm saying? The kid that got killed, he probably had almost every kind of car you could think of. And I'm not bullshitting you. From a Lexus, I mean, from a Lambo hatchback. He's one of the only dudes I knew that had a Lambo hatchback in California. On his Facebook, he got all kind of cars, BMWs, Mercedes. You'll see him in all kind of cars, a kid. Um, and most of those cars he owned, you know. Yeah, and it was just on some hate shit. They knew little homie was getting that money. He was getting money, man, and the real money, and they went and hated on him. That's all I could say about it. But little dude was doing it pretty big. It's not like he was nickel and diming it. Nah, this wasn't like no ounce or something. Nah, my man had like probably 100 P's. Probably. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I was here in my house, minding my own business. So but I was just like, wow, bro. That little kid. I keep saying little kid because he was a little kid when I seen him in the neighborhood. He was just a little kid, man. When them kids used to run around all the time, and I was out on the street, like, you know, and now they grew up, they men and shit, and to hear that happened to him, I haven't seen him in years. I don't mess with him. He's not in my circle. We're not the same age. You know what I mean? Like we like fall apart. But little dude was doing his thing. He was like really doing his thing. So I mean, it's unfortunate his mother got killed too. Like they must have came in and tried to rob little homeboy. They shot him. The mom heard them shoot her son. She comes out the room. They like, oh, they gun her down. Maybe it happened. Like I don't know. Maybe they came in and the mother said, "Oh no," and they shot the mother first, and then shot it. I don't know. I have no idea how this popped off, or how his mom got killed. Like I can only imagine she might have screamed or something. I don't know. And then I'm like, but in the complex, I'm like, this isn't a building complex, right? So I'm saying to myself, how many times they get shot? The mom got shot multiple times. He got shot multiple times. So that's more than 4, 5, 6 shots. So I'm like, nobody in the building heard that. Nobody in the building heard 5, 6, 7 shots, whatever the amount was, right? And I'm like, what the? So what they had suppressed weapons? So maybe no one did hear anything. Then I'm like asking, well, then who found them? So like a lot of unquestions, like, but this shit just happened yesterday. This all just went down yesterday, and the news, everybody was there this morning, and everything's picking up, and it's all over Facebook, and I'm just like, mm, ooh, uh, it just, ooh, I, mm. God bless your family, your sons, your daughters, man. It corrupts your mind, your heart, you know. Um, and a man like me in my situation where you know, um, I've seen some shit before in my life. I've done some shit before in my life, you know. And I know how precious life is now. When I was young and reckless, I really didn't think about that. It was a question. Oh, no, you like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was just on the move. And I really didn't appreciate it as much as I do now, you know. And talking about topics like this is real touching because these are our kids. And then on top of it, it's like your mom. Like we used to sit back when we were teenagers and be like, man, if somebody do something to my mom, bro, I'll snap, right? Well, they just shot his and him. Like, like the conversation wouldn't be good. It's not even gonna be good for me. Like, I don't want to have that kind of conversation, and I don't want to bury my son. So uh it what do I say to my son? You know, I don't want to say something wrong to my son. My son get in a car and go do something stupid, right? I tell him not to do it. It encourages him even more to do it. I say nothing. He does it. I say, damn, I should have said something. You don't know what you altered when you speak in situations like this. Sometimes it's just, and I'm sure he had friends too, like I said, and it just, none of this is good, right? All right, you think about being gangster out in these streets, right? And you go out there and you like, the world tells you you need money, right? You don't know why you need the money. You just need money. Because if somebody right now with $100,000 was to walk up on you and be like, yo, what you want to buy right now? What store are we going to? Right? Sometimes you don't know what the fuck you want. And that's real talk, right? So, uh, you go and you think, I need this money. So you go out and you do something stupid. Now, that you just ruined this kid's family forever. This is gonna be trauma on this day. Mom and him passed away. Now this is what you did to their family. Never mind if they bagged the dudes that did it. How about his mother and father? How about his family? They gonna bag him on a double murder. What you think they gonna give him? Double life sentence. He ain't never gonna get out of there. However many they were, whether it was one guy, two guys, three guys, four, I don't know how many people were there, right? And both these families' lives are gonna be ruined. Then the money they took or the stuff they like, was it really that worth it? 100 bands, $100,000 right now. You would think it just, yeah, that's worth shooting someone over, killing someone. When you were younger, you had like no money. You would say, yeah, oh, 100,000, hell yeah, I'll shoot this dude, right? And you're like, but when you get older, you realize that's not worth it. That's not worth throwing the rest of your life away, eating 3 meals a day with a slop and being in stand up count. Sit down, get up, put on these clothes, DOC for the rest of your life. Never touching a woman again, never eating a steak, a lobster, none of that. You got like 40 good years until you die as an old man. Once you die in that prison, they bury you in the prison cemetery. If your family's not around in 40 to 50 years to claim your body. So where's your body gonna end up? In one of them infernos in the bottom of a big prison basement, and put your body at the end on a slab and push you into the fire after you gave them the best years of your life. Because you wanted to choose to go out and be gangster and be like, yo, I gotta get this money, but for what? Yo, I found out that working and making an honest dollar actually paid off more. I was able to achieve more in life than that money. I don't have anything to show for those days. Nothing to show for all those days back then. Everything I got with an honest dollar is here. It's here. It's still here. Look it, up and running, baby. Everything on an honest dollar. So that fantasy that I had back then, that I was trying to chase, this being patient and putting things together in life, soon you'll settle down and you'll start to accumulate your own shit. You know, be real with yourself. I've always felt like, um, I heard this just one time. I heard it one time, and it's been like the moral of my life ever since. Probably I heard it. I didn't put it right into play, but later I did. If you're spending more than you have coming in, that's a recipe for disaster. You got to be making more money than you're spending. That means no more going to the bar, balling out, buying all this crazy shit, because you got to keep money for a rainy day, or when shit comes up in life, bam, I got the money to get that, whatever it is. So that's basically, you know what I'm saying, just something that clicked inside of my head. I was like, hold up, what'd you just say? And he was like, if you're spending more than you got coming in, you're gonna go broke. And you have to know the value of a dollar. Learn the value of a dollar, just $1 bill. Learn the value of how $2. And if you put $3 together, learn the value of that money. Because in this game we play life, it's like Monopoly. You need that paper and accept it. Accept it, whether you want to fight the system or not. This is how the system's played. So you're gonna have to buy some property and some clothes and some shit. Just view it like that. And if you learn the value of a dollar, you wouldn't be so quick to give it up or gamble it away. You know, um, once I'm telling you, I, that's the way I see things. Since that, I don't know how long it's been since I've been viewing it like that. I never really asked myself, but I know that's the way I function now. I'd rather have more coming in than I'm pushing. You know what I'm saying? It's just so. But yeah, man. Look, I'm sorry about that, guys. Just things that happen in the world. Also, it's just not only sports and boxing going on in the world. I'm watching this top ranked boxing match right now on the side. Um, and for as much as I wanted to get away from this today, I found myself talking all right about it. Maybe I just had to get it out or something. But yeah, man, the world can be tough. Yeah, I'm watching the ESPN card right now. I have it playing right here. I'm watching the two guys. I just cut off the volume. You know how Top Rank is. They'll copyright you for anything, you know. So that's the one people that copyright me the most when I try to put out videos with like um and that's what kind of stopped me from doing like regular videos. I'm gonna do more videos and stuff, man, and stuff like that, right? But I gotta be careful because they already gave me a strike, and you don't want to get that second one because the third one it's stated right there. No ifs, ands, buts about it. You get that third, they knocking your channel off, and I built a lot here and I just don't want to throw it away. So I'm like, all right, I respect it. But I also would like to cover the sport and at least show the visual of the guys that I'm talking about. Chill, 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 dog. Chill, chill, chill. This shit is fucking with me, bro. I'm sitting here. I gotta be honest. I'm sitting here. I'm doing an interview with y'all. I'm trying to stay focused on the boxing, bro. I keep looking at my camera system. I keep looking at my doors. I keep looking at the front door camera system. I'm like, and society got me thinking, like, I don't do nothing to nobody right now. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would they run up on my house, right? But all of a sudden, man, shit like this happens, and it really like it puts you in a different mindset, man. And I have to be honest with myself. I'm not comfortable right now. I'm not at ease. I'm really not. Um, and you just start to think about yours when you see it. You make sure you call your sons, your daughters. I don't know what you guys would do, but That's what I did. And I was like, y'all all right? It was just too close right now. You know what I mean? And I don't like the feeling I'm feeling. I don't like that. And that's the world. I realize that's the world that I live in that has me like that. I realize that, you know. Um, you just start to fantasize in your house. If somebody came into your house, what would you do? You know? And I learned life is much different than that. I learned in my life anyway, every time I've thought about a situation being in it, once I got into that situation, it was nothing like I thought about. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Sitting there thinking about it, what you would do, how you would respond in a situation, playing out the way you're playing it out in your head, it's probably not going to go down like that, and at least that's what my life taught me. And to sit there and just start to think of all these scenarios, one can drive themselves crazy, of thinking, or you can drive yourself into a paranoia. And I'm not gonna be afraid in my own house. I'm not gonna be that guy. I've already told myself that. You walk around your house, you hear cracks, you're like, oh shit, somebody's there. Nah, don't do that to yourself. Nah, walk straight in the dark with confidence through your house. That is your house. Should be no one in there. And if there is, let me listen. My sister used to say this to me when we used to come home and stuff, right? She used to say, oh, Edwin, every time she thinks a killer was in her house, he had to be in her shower. I was like, why you always think the killer's in your shower? Right? And my sister's like, she's scared to open the shower curtain. I was like, that's where killers hang out, in your shower? Really? So, but anyway, I started laughing and I told my sister, I said, yo, what if one day you go to check your shower? Because that's what she does. Every time she would come in her little apartment, she had a little studio at the time. My sister, she got a beautiful house now, but her apartment was real little when she was in college. And she used to say that. And she would open the door, and like the bathroom was right off the kitchen. It was only a one studio, had one room. So she would pull the shower curtain. So I said, so all the killers, they hang out there, Nelly, right? So I told her one day, I said, yo, one day, what if you pull the shower curtain and there's somebody there? The killer's there. And she was like, and I was like, now what do you do? Because now you didn't reveal them. He's right. He's right there. And let's be honest, okay? You walked into the house, you closed your door, so now you're in there with her, right, sis? Right? She looks at me. She's like, my sister, right? So the moral of the story of that is, don't be a victim in your own house. Don't be a prisoner to your surroundings. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to believe that um I should be scared in my own home. Nah, I'm not playing that shit. I'm not. And it is what it is. Life, like I tell myself this all the time. Like, if a scenario was to happen, whatever happens, happens. I just hope I'm ready, and I hope I actually get a chance to respond. Cause because you could be ready for anything. You could be well trained, you could be the baddest mofo on the planet, right? Somebody sneak up on you and hit you in the back of the head with a a shot. Bow. You didn't even get a chance. You didn't you had no op. Now they got by you. What's left? Your family? So now your wife, you're out the game. They done shot you in the head. They done got the drop on you. What does your family do? For all the training you did. My man, I used to tell my man that all the time. He had mad burners, right? And he was like, yo, somebody come up in here all the time. He used to always say this shit to me, right? So one day I told him, I said, let me tell you something, homeboy, right? You can have all that, but you only got two hands. You only got two hands, so you can only hold two of them. The rest of them are going to stay on that wall, right? And the element of surprise is if they get to them before you, their guns are now your guns turned into their guns, right? He's looking at me, I'm looking at him. I'm just keeping it real, bro. You can gas yourself up in your head that you Rambo. But I'm gonna tell you right now, homeboy, you only got two hands. And I hope you aim good with both of them. Like you think this is a movie shit? And shit don't happen like that in real life. Nah. Unfortunately, it's not like the movies. Nah, it's not, man. You know, you see that in the neighborhood or whatever, you see people get hit, and it's like it's eerie. It's like their body turns off, like their soul comes out of them. They just fall like that. It's not like in the movies they hit. They're like, save me. Nah, it's nothing like that, bro. In real life, that shit don't look like that. Nah. You know, I buried 16 of my friends. 16 of my friends. And probably more. Probably more. I've been to so many funerals. So um it's just I don't ever want to live like that. I don't want to be like, you know, think that I'm a prisoner or something in my own home, you know? I don't like that feeling. I don't like that shit. And I guess I gotta talk about it, guys, because I gotta get it out. Because then you start like saying stuff and shit like this ain't got nothing to do with me, right? You know what I mean? Like whatever the young man did in his life, it cost his mother's life. I'll tell you that much. Right or wrong, you know, this world tells you what to do, what they want you to do. The world is crazy, right? Uh Americans taught me this. They do a crime to a mass quantity of people that affects real life changing shit. Then they make laws for that other people don't do it to again. But they keep everything what they did. America's taught me that. They first go out, do white collar crimes, these embezzlers and Ponzi schemes, and you know they're getting away with millions of dollars. When they get arrested, 3 years in the feds. Latin kid robs a corner store for $50, gets 18 to 25 years for armed robbery. 18 to 25 years. This guy embezzled $25 million, destroyed thousands of families' pensions. They gave him 3 years. He got out. He kept the money. He had the money in some Swiss bank. They took all the money he had here. He filed bankruptcy, did his time, got out, kept the money, came back, does it all over again. It was a different, you know, and the world taught me that. The world taught me that you know sometimes this is crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. That fight wasn't too bad. Yeah, let's talk boxing, guys. I gotta get this shit out of my head, bro. I don't like feeling like that, bro. I just don't. I gotta stop looking at this camera. Young man scored a victory. Looks like it went the distance. Not bad, not bad. Yo, and what do you guys think about this whole Amanda Serrano situation and Clarissa Shield? I made a video about it. I talked about it, and you know, I felt like Clarissa Shields Uh, what can I say about her? She doesn't seem to let anybody shine, huh? Man or a woman. Clarissa Shield strikes me as the kind of ego in boxing that if she was to successfully unify all four belts in three separate weight divisions, and that one little belt wasn't like an interim belt inside of there, because one of them wasn't like a super belt, right? So in technical terms, I don't think she did it yet. I gotta check her last fight, the heavyweight. I know she unified in that weight division at 175, right? I think all her belts were legit belts. Sometimes it gets confusing because you might see all the belts, but like in Teofimo Lopez's case, for instance, when you saw he had all the belts and the green one, unfortunately the WBC wasn't had nothing to do with that fight. But that's how powerful they are. And speaking about the WBC, check this out, guys, right? You guys also remember this. I know that you guys are smart. And I know you guys probably remember this because you guys be up on your boxing just as much as I do, right? So you guys already know that Amanda Serrano had vacated a WBC World Championship because of the fact that she was speaking up for female boxing and that she wanted it to be 3-minute rounds, just like the guys. And the powers that be were like, no. So Amanda Serrano said the WBC wouldn't sanction the fight if it was a 3-minute round fight. And this was the way that boxing was actually trying to help the ladies, right? But Amanda Serrano, she's so passionate and she's going to stand by her grounds. If this is what she felt the women wanted, was 3 rounds, I could respect that. So let's just remember that she vacated. Amanda Serrano publicly came out and said, I don't want to fight for an organization that doesn't back the fighters. WBC, here's your belt. And she threw their belt away, Amanda Serrano. Now, I'm not saying that the WBC in that Katie Taylor fight, they got so much power that if it was a close fight, screw Amanda Serrano. Because you're messing with the WBC, Amanda. That is the most powerful organization in all of boxing. They're so powerful, bro. They're the only belt that can walk in anybody's main event and put their belt around the person, and it seems like nobody contests them. Let the IBF do that in a WBA match. See how if that dude don't snatch that IBF and throw it out the ring. Let the WBO try to do that. Like the WBO has nothing to do with the fight, and a representative from the WBO just gets up, walks in the ring, and puts the WBO title. They try to do this shit all the time. They make up interim belts right there on the spot. Franchise, bam, here you go. Right? So remember, Amanda Serrano did a lot for women boxing. She sacrificed a lot for women boxing. She's actually doing shit for women boxing. And here comes Clarissa Shield with this entitlement. She named herself the GOAT. She self-proclaimed herself the GOAT. She made that up. She climbed up. What's happening to Clarissa Shields right now is what happens to a lot of athletes, and I get it, but I don't think this is Clarissa Shields' fault. It's all the people around her, right? Okay, Clarissa Shields got to an interesting place in female boxing, where that she got into a room where no other female fighter ever did what she did. The moment she heard that no other woman ever did this, I'm the best. That must make me the best. So she took an accomplishment that she was the only woman there, and self-proclaimed herself. But she didn't check everything else. She just went off of that. Are you sure I'm the first lady? If I'm the first lady that reached this milestone, that makes me the best woman in the world. In fact, it doesn't. because there were like ladies out there like Amanda Serrano that had a world championship in 7 weight divisions. And she stands there by herself. Do you see her banging her chest saying, "Oh, I'm the first woman that ever did this. I must be the GOAT"? No, you guys pushed Amanda in a corner until you're like, "Oh, she's saying Clarissa Shields saying she's the GOAT, Amanda. What do you got to say about that?" You know? So I was like, but Amanda got records that no other woman has ever done neither. You don't see her buying chains going, "I'm the GOAT because I'm the only woman to do this." That's exactly what Clarissa Shield did. Look, I commend her for her accomplishments, and her career is not over. So she has more to add. I can't wait to see. Let me see what you got, girl. Like, I'm Clarissa Shields, let's go. But Amanda Serrano, let's go. You're damn right. And if you're gonna push me in a corner, Amanda Serrano has 7 7 weight divisions. She did your career twice. So I was like, man, look, but Amanda, she's a class act. And it had me thinking. I didn't really think about that situation with the WBC when Amanda vacated their belt and said they ain't fucking with the WBC. And the WBC was in attendance on that Kaylee Taylor fight. The WBC was involved in it. You think they're not gonna fucking try to stick it to Amanda on a maybe the WBC was butthurt. And she said that she didn't want to wear their belt. If they put her belt around her again, you giving her another opportunity to embarrass your organization once again. What if in that ring, when she won all 4, she said, "No, I don't want the WBC," and she throws it? You just gave her a world stage to disrespect your belt again. The WBC is like, yo, let's avoid all that. If the fight's close, give it to her. The girl that's going to wear our belts, not the girl that's taking our belt and throwing it away, saying that we're no good as an organization when we're the most powerful organization. We're going to have to teach this lady a lesson. And that's what I think a little bit more on the line. I'm not saying that they did it, the WBC. No, I have no proof of that. I'm just like, I do remember when Amanda did that. So it's just something I'm thinking about. I was just like, wow, you know. And these guys are banging it out here in the first round. No feeling out process with these guys, huh? Just let's go. 2 young eagles inside the ring right now, just ready to go to and step to that next level. And both these men inside this ring tonight, I'm pretty sure they both want a victory, you know. And he's sticking that jab right out there, man. Pat, pat, pat. Yeah. What's up? How you doing? And Wolf was good. And Wolf, and Wolf, right, has that, I think, one, if not the most brutal female knockout in women's boxing sport. I've seen some good knockouts, women knockouts, but Ann Wolf's knockout of that big, tall ass, yo, it looked like Apollo Creed in The Russian, right? The girl had the American trunks on. Oh, yo, that was such, yo, that one. If you've never seen Ann Wolf's knockouts, right? And and she trained men fighters. Um, you know, she was a good fighter, man. Um, she had a bad history coming up. She was into drugs and stuff, but she was always a fighter. And somebody cleaned her up and got her in the ring, Ann Wolf became who she was. But she had a late start to her career. I would have liked to seen her like grow up in the amateurs and possibly go through the Olympics and get a kind of career like, Clarissa Shields had, where she had a lot of good people in her corner. Clarissa Shields didn't do this all by herself. No, she had a lot of people that were there on the days she wanted to quit. And they were like, no, Clarissa, no. Clarissa wanted to go hang out. They was like, nope, you ain't going to that after hour. Fuck that. They be shooting over there. Let's go, Clarissa. And kept her off the streets or did this or was in position here. There were a lot of people in these athletes' life. These athletes don't do this by themselves. So if Ann Wolf had that kind of like upbringing, I think she would have been one of the greatest female champ. Yo, man, she had this punch, bro. She was like a woman Mike Tyson. She really was. Yo, look at her neck when she came. She was like, that punch. I've never seen anything like that. I saw that live. I saw that punch live, bro. All right. I was like, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, man. Yeah. They played her one time in another fight, and Wolf. I remember, I forgot what the situation was. I think she won a belt. They stripped. I don't know. I forget. I'm foggy, but I'll never ever forget that knockout for female sports. I think she got like one of the most brutal knockouts. Yeah, yeah. My man's in there. They out here just swinging. He's swinging wide. What's his name there? Trying to read his trunks, but he keeps moving. He's got him in the corner, and you can see oh, you can see how green these guys are. This is real rock'em sock'em robots here, guys, gentlemen. Right? Their defense went out the window. Like, you can land any shot. If you can't land a punch in this fight, listen, you shouldn't be boxing, right? These guys, there's no defense in this fight. I want to see the connection rate. Oh, you anything you throw basically is gonna land. My man is just swinging like this, and you gotta see the like inexperience now. Had he just taking the guy in the black and white trunks taking a step back, and like compose himself to rather than throwing 15 of those weak punches, um charge up your energy bar and try to get a better punch, you know um because the dude with the black and yellow trunks, he's firing off. He's seen a little bit more of his openings, and I think he's landing the more cleaner of the punches. And I think he has the more behind his punch, because this guy is just like pop, pop, pop. But I get scared with guys like this, right? Those zombie type guys, right? Then all of a sudden, you didn't hit him with everything in the kitchen sink, and he's still in front of you. And those little pop shots start hurting, and he starts pouring it on. Like they, you know, oh, nice uppercut. There is just no defense in this fight, man. Zero defense. What's up, Frontline? How you doing? Yeah, brother. Catch up on the replay, brother. Um, we weren't talking too much about fighting, just life shit in the front, But you'll catch up to that. You'll see it. But let's stay on the boxing. But yeah, there is no defense in this fight right now. Wow. A lot of head clashing. The guy in the black and white trunks, he's just leaning in. I should turn on the volume. Nah, fucking Top Rank. I don't, you know, give them any excuse to try to like knock my video down and shit. Yeah, the guy in the black and yellow trunks, he just got to keep his hand up because the openings are going to be there because this guy decided to throw wide hook shots, like wide shots, right? Okay. Rather than avoiding the shot that's coming from his left hand, from his left side, and when he doesn't shoot it straight and you see it go like that, rather than anticipating on blocking it, stand there and fire off. Fire off a big shot straight down. That shot he got coming, why like that? Don't worry about it. You're going to knock all the momentum out of that punch. He's not going to hit you with any power. And what the guy in the black and yellow trunks needs to do is just settle down on throwing his punch rather like that. He's got to believe in his punch. And no, it doesn't look like neither of these guys have that real like pop in their punch. But, you know, I've always learned that with good timing, good form, proper distance, you don't have to be born a big puncher to knock somebody out. You really don't. Good timing, good placement, you know, and his momentum coming in, just be calm. Just you don't even have to like think hard or anything. Nah. Nah. Sometimes I've knocked people out with the most I was like, damn, I didn't even hit him hard. And he's out like boom. Yeah, I've hit dudes with shots that I didn't think I was gonna put him out. And I just timed it well. They walked into it. He kept doing that like this. I just waited for him to go like that and boop. He's gonna have to take a little bit, yeah, to go to that body, take that wind out of him. Yo, my man in the white and in the white and black trunks, he looks comfortable. His style might look crazy, and he might look like he's tired, right? But like Navarrete and those kind of guys that keep coming forward, Luis Alberto Lopez, like some of these guys can fight tired. They've embraced fighting like this. So when they're in that phase, they want to get you there and see if you're comfortable there. They want to bring up your blood pressure and get you and throw a lot of punches and see if you're comfortable there because this is where they're comfortable fighting like this. So I've known a lot of guys that that's when they start fighting. When you're exhausted, he's exhausted, and then all of a sudden he just like in somewhere at some point in the fight, those kind of men look up and look at you and go, "It's my time." And you see them slowly start to take the fight over. And you're like, "Oh," and you get that feeling in your gut like, this doesn't look right." And you see your guy withering like boom, boom, boom. Like Obesi did to Robersi. Espinoza did to Robersi. Same shit. So I've learned like I'm watching this guy in the black and white, and he looks like he's tired and this and that, and like if he's just kind of sloppy, nah, nah. He's in this fight. He's in this fight. Oh, oh, nice hook, a little close. Oh, cortito, nice, nice. Oh, they really hit each other now. Oh, man, this is whoever got the strongest chin now. Whoever got the strongest chin. There is no defense in this fight. Man, they can't block a shot. He blocked a little bit that one. Now he's like just throwing his punches like that. Boom. But you see, he just keeps working. Yo, my man is peppering him though. Now he's starting to use a little bit of hip. Oh, he got caught big with that shot. Mm-mm-mm. Would somebody put these guys' names down in the chat for me? What's his name? What? Carlito? Is that what that says? Carlet Letoro? What? They fighting though. Nice, nice. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, frontline at the main event. You know, we can go at it. All you gotta do is send Armando and Bam Bam them contracts. They sign it, and we're gonna go in on the main event. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who can pick the right round here. The Notre Dame's world title. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Frontline, you just gotta pass those contracts out. You know what I mean? You know, because I think Bam's ducking. Oh man, these boys is rock'em sock'em robots here. Wow. That was a pretty good, interesting round right there. These guys are in there really like taking it to each other right now, bro. I'm gonna smoke a little something right here. Get the nerves down. It's a good little action there. I never seen the ring card girl in a full body black suit for Top Rank like that. This is a Top Rank show, right? Yeah, it is. Put together show. That's something new. I ain't never seen both ring card girls from head to toe like be like covered. I would have expected that like when they did in yeah man in Riyadh season like that because of they don't show skin, you know, their religion. What's up? Mexican boxing number one. Yo, these boys is slugging it out. There is no defense in this fight, man. From both fighters. But I'm trying to tell the fight fans right now, who's ever watching this fight, that dude in the black and white trunks is not out of this fight, bro. I've seen a lot of Mexicans fight like this. But depending on what the fight is scheduled for, and like I said, I don't have no volume. I don't like to listen to the commentators anyway, for one, because they distort sometimes, and I'm not in agreement with them all the time. But my second reason, I don't want to get copyright by Top Rank and then ban my video. So I'm not actually listening to it. So if you guys could help me a little bit, you know, what's this fight scheduled to? It's in the fifth. Look at this. There's no defense, baby. These boys is just banging. They trading. Oh, nice one, too. My man in the yellow and black, he just got to make sure he doesn't gas himself out. You know, he's doing some good work right now. Wow, he's catching him. Good. Oh, the referee's looking close. He better do so. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. He dropped him, baby. called this bluff. He was like, you want to play that tough Mexican role? Like, you just going to keep pressuring me in? Well, let's see if you bout that life. And he put it on him. Whoa! Yeah! Man, that was a pretty good knockout right there for my man, Cruz. I see the back of his trunks now. Yeah, baby. There you go. You know, Cruz kept his composure. That's what I talk about in some of my videos. If you don't drop the dude with a good shot that you hit him with, don't get discouraged. Don't panic. Just know that you got another one for him right here. And that's what Cruz did. Cruz hit him, boom. And he's like, oh, you took that one? Don't worry, I got some more for you. They right here. And he kept hit. And then the other dude, right, in the black and white, he was trying to get Cruz to wilt under his pressure and to get to Cruz to gas himself out. You can tell that these Mexican dudes were well trained. That dude Cruz was well trained. He must train with a lot of pressure fighters. He didn't panic. His anxiety of going back on the back foot of fighting going backwards will gas a fighter out. He looks great right now, even after the fight. Even though I know, you know, the human body, you can be exhausted. Once they say the fight is over, 10 seconds later, you're fine. Why is it when they said the fight was over, all of a sudden, just 10, 15 seconds later, you're good? But if you were still in the fight, 15 seconds later, guess what you would be? Tired. Why is that? Because your brain is telling you there's no threat coming. You can relax. While the threat, you're like, but you don't know it. You don't know. You think you're cool, but you're not. That's where mental preparation comes in. That Mexican dude was okay fighting like that. Cruz was okay fighting like that. He showed he didn't panic. He didn't do nothing. You want to come in with that style? I got something for you. He put his punches together well. The other dude, like I said, there was really no defense in this fight. Anything you threw basically was gonna land. But you know, my man is still laying stretched out in the ring, bro. They announcing him, they interviewing him on his. You notice the other dude is still stretched out in the background. Those are his sneakers up in the air like that. Yo, my man is stretched out. Like, yo, homeboy, the fight is over. You gotta leave. Your time is up, man. All right, we got another fight coming. They're announcing the next fight right now to come in, and he's still in the ring. Yo, he's about to get his hand raised, and they're gonna take him out on a stretcher. Are you serious? Oh shit, he's hurt like that? No, I thought, you know, he maybe got knocked out and maybe it was his first time and he was laying down to make sure he don't stand up and fall out, you know? But they taking my man out on a gurney. He might have banged his head off the floor. So it's more serious. I apologize for I didn't think it was that serious. I thought he was, you know, gonna typically bounce back up. Yo, I hope he's okay. Listen, they're gonna play the knockout. I thought it was just a regular knockout. Like, he took some big shots, yes. You know, he was coming forward, and that was some of the exchange in the middle of the ring and the action. Okay, let me see the knockout. They're just showing some of the action during the fight right now. I want to get to the closing seconds of the knockdown. And both men did some good work. And he caught Cruz with some big shots too. Look, they were both doing good work. Good uppercut on the inside. Boom, boom. They're still showing some of the highlights. Right there. This is the knockdown. Boom, boom, boom. Wait. Boom. Oh, side hit. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, he took some big shots. He took some big shots. Oh, oh, oh. He took some big shots. Boom, bam, bam. Oh, yeah, he didn't like whip back and slam his head on the ground. He rolled back. And the ref yeah, he like rolled back. Maybe I don't know. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. Yo, that dude is not that's crazy, bro. I hope he's all right, bro. Well, wow, that's crazy, man. What you guys saying? Frontline training, it's over. Yo, the guy is out. He's not responding, bro. That looks really bad for that man. Oh shit, yeah, yeah. He's gonna have to be carried out of the ring. Yeah, he is. That man is fighting for his life right now. You right about that, Carlos. That's crazy, man. And look, it didn't look like it looked like, a basic knockdown, Um we've seen more brutal knockdowns like that. When Francis Ngannou got laid out by AJ, that was a brutal right hand. He stretched Francis Ngannou out. Yo, I thought Francis Ngannou was going to be really hurt. He got up and was like, okay, and it just goes to show you, you know, uh, I didn't at first look, as you guys heard me. I was even making fun of the situation. I didn't think it was like that. Then all of a sudden I'm sitting here and I'm like, yeah, yeah, and I'm like, it's dawning on me. I'm like, wait a minute, he's laying in the ring, like he's not getting up. That's when I started realizing. I was like, oh shit, wait a minute, maybe he's really hurt, you know? So that's when I caught on to it. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. And they're announcing this dude's victory. He's still in the ring. Like, I was like, oh shit. And it just goes to show you, the human body is different for every man. Every man takes every injury different. Every injury is different. There's different levels to the same injury. You could break an arm, but a guy can break his arm and his bone can rip through his skin and that's a different broken arm, ain't it? You could fracture your arm and it still be broken, but there's different levels to a broken arm. There's different levels to being knocked out. Some guys can take a knockout better than other guys, you know? So, you don't never want to see anything like this happen. That young man has a family. Whether he has kids or wife, I know he has a mom and dad that probably do love him, and brothers or sisters. I'm not sure he has a big family or not, but my prayers are with this fighter. I hope he makes a speedy recovery and he can be back in the gym doing and fighting in the sport that he loves. You know, um, Sometimes you see some of these men and women get hurt in their sport. And the question is, will they ever do the sport that they love again? More than more cases I've seen, the person get back on the bike. The person that got injured in that sport, if they could, they make a recovery and go back. You ask the guy that, broke his spine in motocross, like, yo, dude, are you ever going to get on a bike again and jump these jumps? 3 years in a full body cast. No sooner he get that body cast off, he's on a motorcycle, jumping on ramps, doing what he loves to do. You know, so that's how I see it. When you're passionate about something, that's your passion. I hope he makes a full recovery and he's back in the gym doing what he loves to do. So this looks like another Mexican fight right here. Another Mexican fighter won anyway. I think they both might be Mexican fighters. Man, I want to turn on the volume so much just to hear these guys. But like I said, I'm going through it with YouTube right now. Like, I just want a definitive answer for them to tell me that I could use some of this stuff because it's really like sketchy what they're saying to me. They're trying to tell me that I could show the video and I could play the sound if I'm educating, right? Like using the video for educational purposes on what my channel is about, right? So I'm like, I am, but there's a fine line between that. If the other person doesn't think it's educational and thinks you're talking shit or whatever, says I don't find no, they can copyright you. So that it's there's a and Top Rank in the zone been real critical like on they bullshit with some of the videos. Yeah, they have been. These these two young dudes right here look like they coming up right now. They, both corners are trying to motivate their fighter. You guys, anybody in this live chat know anything about these any of these two men right here? And that girl is big. She making little dude look little. Damn, and that she don't have high heels on. She's bigger than his coach and everything. Yo, that's an Amazon right there. It's a real thoroughbred right there. My man look ready. Which one you guys got? Which one you guys got? All right, I got him. I got him. What's his record? What's his record? Hold on. Huh? 2020. 2020. That's what it is. 2020, not 2020. Oh, my man looks ready. Now I got. Wait a minute. I got him. I got him. I got that one. That I got 2020. 2020. You ain't put in on this. Your little twin. You know what I mean? I'll take twin. I'll take twin. Red Trunks got this. I got twin. Oh, he's 11-3. The other dude is 7-1. He's got 6 knockouts. He's got 3 knockouts. They actually look like twins. Yo, if they would have both wore the same color gloves and shorts, that would have really fucked up the the judging, huh? Right now, both guys are being a little cautious. And that side head shot, both men are just, they're still both cold. You know, sometimes they can still be cold. Takes a little bit of warm up. get the muscle, the body going. Not everybody starts off fast. Um, I don't think, these guys are like really making those kind of whoa, nice shot. 20 twin hooked off on him. My man, he gotta be careful. Ah, it could clash your heads. The one in the red trunks, his form looks a little bit better, but the kid in the black trunk is starting to come alive a little. He when he has confidence in his punch, he looks like he could throw it. I just don't think he's real green and you could tell there, yeah. But see, the kid in the black, what he needs to do is change some levels. Snap it upstairs to his guard, make the kid in the red close up because he's already doing it. Every time you throw punches at the kid in the red, he goes like this in the high guard. Throw the fake jab, come around, hit him in the body. He's going to give you the body. The body shot's going to be there. You're going to come back and hit him straight down the middle in his stomach. Don't go around. Again, when you get that body shot go, come straight back and go right to the solar plex. For the kid in the red, the left check hook seems to be his best shot right now on this kid. You can catch this kid in the pink with a left check hook. With the pink gloves, yeah. He overextends a little bit too much for his punches. He leaves himself open. He's not standing straight up. He's not letting his hands work. He's trying to make his hands work. He's pushing. At times, he takes off of his punches and it looks like he doesn't have much on him. Then the kid starts to like get tensed up and he starts to throw punches and he leaves himself vulnerable for a check hook. And the kid in the red shorts, um, he's trying to like weather a little bit of his storm to see what this guy got. But while doing that, that body shot is open there all day for him. He's staying in the high guard. Come around that shit. Yeah. Neither of these guys have like superior footwork where that they're using angles. They're just circling out around from each other. Neither of them are using angles in the fight. So it's just a dance right now. It's just a dance and timing. Um, time your punch at right like that, baby. Yeah, good. Come on. You want to try to time it to think when he's gonna go to throw a punch, so you can catch him in that exchange. Now, if I was the kid in the black, I would still throw something upstairs, switch up the levels, go downstairs, and use that stabbing, jabbing, probing, like to the stomach, straight down. Like Mayweather used to use it a lot. He used to stab downstairs to the body, you know. And then if the kid in the red tries to go for that, go over the top on him. That's what you want to do. You want to set that up. Go downstairs to the body, make him try to hit you, go over the top on him. Now the kid in the red, he's lefty, right? So while he's fighting in the left stance, now he just switched up to the right and he came back over the top. So now he's in the right stance. He busted my man's nose up. And this kid is switching from lefty to right when he switches. or he's throwing his punch too hard and getting out of position, and he has no choice. He's fighting right now. Nice, nice. There you go. Good body work right there. And this kid with in the red and white, right? I wish he utilized his jab more. He sits in this high guard, and they're both trying to wait for each other. I know what they're doing. Nice, good. Oh, what a shot! Nice, good. Oh, good hook. Kid in the black trunks. He's putting a lot of pressure on him. He's just coming forward. The kid in the black. This kid in the red's got it. He's blocking his own vision. The kid in the red and white. He's covering what he needs to be seen. If he was to like uh, peek through these gloves a little, rather than blocking like this, he is like that. But and then he slouches down. He goes like this, you know. Um, what he has to do is react as soon as he feels the kid's punch hit his glove with that same hand, throw that same hand back. He's got to react. Like when the punch, as soon as it hits your glove, it goes boop, you throw that punch. That's what he has to do. He can catch this kid because he's leaving himself way too open. The kid in the black trunks, way too open. He's overextending himself. His coach, you could see he checked him on it. He's being a little bit more defensively sound, and he's throwing his punch, and he's more straight. His coach probably told him he's doing better right now with that. But when he gets angry and he's going forward, is where his technique goes to the wayside. He forgets what he should be doing. Like right now, he's thinking defensively sound, keep my hands up. He's doing the right things. That's what he's thinking now, right? And as the round starts to go, see now when he starts switching up from lefty to righty, and he goes back. And now my man is in the right hand stance. He needs to pop off this jab. The kid in the white and red trunks, he needs to keep that jab in his face. And if you're going to play this circling game, nice. Oh, okay. I have a feeling that the kid in the red and white wants to utilize angles. He just doesn't know how to work it. Like I have a feeling he wants to work the angles. He just doesn't know how to do it. He keeps like faking himself out, but standing straight up. Like that's not how you work angles. Like, oh, nice. Oh. The kid's falling into him now. A good uppercut straight up. Now the kid in the black, he's falling into his punches. He can't. You don't get sloppy, kid. Take your time. If you need a break, stay on the outside and use that jab. Don't walk in there and leave that jab lazy. Your jab's too tired right now. Don't throw it. Don't throw it. Because he's leaving it out there too long. If you're feeling a little weak, kid, Okay, good, 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 good. I was gonna tell him back up a little, but he's got the pressure going. He's got the pressure going into the round. Good shit, good shit, good shit. All right. This is a Mexican versus Puerto Rican card? No, it's not. The last two dudes was Mexican. The last two dudes that fought were Mexican fighters. Both of them were. They look Mexican to me, both of them. Um, they had a Mexican Puerto Rican fight card just like I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and Puerto Rico wiped them down. They went 5 for 5. They won the entire night. Y'all seen that shit? Yeah, so they probably want some get back right now. So you saying that the kid in the black trunks is Puerto Rican and the kid in the white and red trunks is Mexican then because didn't they have the Mexican flag in their corner? That's the corner they had it in. If I just want the truth. Yo, if I'm correct, tell me yes or no. Just say yes or no. Cause I'm trying to look for like, usually they'll have like a Mexican flag or something on their short, little Puerto Rican flag, you know what I'm saying? Or like represent their country or whatever. So I'm trying to look on both fighters' shorts. My man got YouTube on his shorts. The young kid, 20 twin. Shit, I would have took the Puerto Rican fighter if I would have known one of them was Puerto Rican, one Mexican, because I don't really know nothing about neither of these guys. We're just having fun calling a fight. Oh, nice shot. Mm-mm. Oh, yes. Nice, nice, nice. This kid in the black trunk can't leave himself vulnerable. He's got to make sure that he's got something to close the round with. He's doing good in these exchanges right now. Um, got him up against the rope. A good uppercut on the inside. He's doing pretty good in the exchanges. Yeah, referee, get in there, do your job, bro. Right? That's a good block. I'm a little concerned because the other fighter, the guy in the red and white trunks, right? He's noticing that, and he looks like he's closing the round stronger. But he's got that kid in the white and red trunks going backwards. So the forward aggression is coming from the kid in the black and gold. That forward aggression is he's the one that's bringing the fight to him. See, the one in the red, like I see what he's doing with his footwork, but he's psyching himself out. He's going, but he's in the same place. That's like the dude in front of me that used to like try to like psych me out on the line and don't pay attention to none of that shit. He's still standing in front of you. He's psyching himself out. So like not on this level and on this level of the stage of the fight, she does have high heels, bigger heels, I think. Yo, in this level in the game, I don't think that neither of these fighters are making like big reads right now, young in their career. It's not that kind of fight. This is more like of a fight boxing match. This right here. It's pretty much. Oh, this kid's the Mexican. The kid in the black trunks is the Mexican. He's got a Mexican mouthpiece. So my man 20 Twin is the Spanish dude. Gotta be, right? So anyway, the kid in the black trunks, bro. He's got his. Yeah, yeah. He's got to keep that pressure. There you go. He's got to keep that pressure on him. Ooh, nice, nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 20 Twins coming alive. 20 Twin. There you go. Good size shot hit. Ooh. He circled out. Good body shot. It's good that he moves away from his body shot. He got his body shot in, then 20 Twin moved out. And the Mexican fighter, right? What he's got to do now, right? Yeah, take the steps back. Get your breath, kid. You can see you're tired. Don't engage him. You can't make yourself vulnerable. I know the Mexican fighter in him wants to fight, I bet, but he needs to not empty the gas tank. If this kid in the red and white trunks can capitalize on the end of this round again, this Mexican kid should be tired, right? They're exchanging. They're exchanging. Oh, he missed big. He's taking a breather right now. Oh, that was a big shot. Nice uppercut on the inside. And when you miss, that gets you tired even more when you miss. Nice, good, 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 good. What the kid in the red and the white is missing, his on his footwork, he doesn't know how to shuffle back with one pick one foot up, put it down, pick one foot up, the front one and put it down. He doesn't know how to do that. He doesn't know how to create distance. He's not there yet. Um when what he knows how to do is stand his ground and fire off. He bounces, stays his ground, fires off. He once he's grounded, like in his head, once he committed to being stationary, he doesn't move. He doesn't know how to set someone up with your feet. That's what footwork is all about. Your footwork can bring your opponent in. You're on the balls of your feet. When he thinks you settled in, you off your toes, you shift back and you create that much distance. When he throws his punch is gonna miss you by this much. It's just gonna come like right here. You could step like this and go right over it. Or you'll be at the end of his punches. You see? Watch. Once he commits, the kid in the red with the red, once he's settled in, he's gonna throw. He never moves back, angle, nothing. And the kid in the black, at some point in the fight, his technique falls apart. All he has to do, I'm telling you, the kid in the red, is react off the punch. Let him hit you. As soon as the glove hit him with the same hand. Don't hit him with the other hand. It has to be the same hand. Nice overhand right. I thought that was gonna put him down. Damn, that Mexican dude got a chin. That was a clean one. Don't panic, kid. Okay, he didn't go down. You gotta reset. I got some more for you right here. How'd this one feel? Boom, boom. That's what you gotta think. Don't think, damn, I hit him. Shit. Oh shit, he's not moving. No, don't think that. Come on, kid. Don't do that. And when he moves to evade, don't evade straight out. Use your knees, bend your knees, and step back. Don't lean back. You don't want to be tall leaning back. You want to use your knees. You want to bend. Switch level, Oh man, a Mexican dude got him. Okay. He can't wait to just want to throw big shots to get it back. 2020. He can't just wait for this kid. Right there. Now, yeah, baby. Yeah. Use that jab more, baby. Come on. Pop it in his face right here. They're doing small reads, like typical boxing small reads, which is good to see, right? Because he is reacting to certain things. Both of the guys. He closed the round big. He closed the round big. All right. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Oh, they in a fight right now, baby. What you saying, baby? Xander got a look. Oh yeah? Really? Let me put that up. Oh, nice. He caught him with it. That was a nice exchange right there. For the WBC silver title. Xander Zion, man, he's in a tough ass weight division, though. 154 is a monster weight division now. These two young men right now, they both fighting. This Mexican kid has a chin on him. Boom. Nice. This Puerto Rican kid, he can't panic. Can't panic in the moment. Gotta keep giving it to him. Boom. Nice. I would like him to utilize his jab just a little more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe switch levels with it. You see this Mexican kid, when he starts to go forward and he decides to throw punches, his technique goes to the wayside. His hand goes real low. It doesn't go back to where it belongs. I believe in some of these opportunities, the Puerto Rican kid is blinding himself and he's covering his eyes too much. I don't think he sees these opportunities. Unless his gloves are fucking X-ray and he can see through them, he's not gonna see how his technique is withering. His last impression of the Mexican dude, his hands were right here, you know. But once he covers up, he's going like this. I know when he watches the tape, good shot, good shots. Way to frame off. And at least the kid in the red and the white, right? I like how he's not keeping his head on the center line. He's moving. He's not just straightforward, standing up. The Mexican kid is more standing up forward a little. Nice, nice. Oh, he took an awkward step there, the Mexican. I know he felt that punch. And he comes back and answers with a good combination of himself. Fucking Mexican dude is strong, bro. He is strong, man. Nice, good inside uppercut. The Mexican dude now is putting a lot of pressure on the young Puerto Rican fighter. A young Puerto Rican fighter standing in there, and he ain't no slouch. He's a gallo. He's banging. He's in there giving it. Boom. A hook upstairs. Boom. The Mexican fall forward. Nice, nice, nice. Nice action right there. That was some competitive. That round right there. I don't know. I don't know who I give that round to. They both had some good work in that round. That Mexican dude, like he's doing the Mexican dude, man. You know, he's working the entire round. It's not. He fades a little bit more in the closing minute of the round, but he's still working. He's still working. And the Puerto Rican fighter, he's on the same pace, right? His shit has not gone down. His shit's not diminished. Nothing. He doesn't look discouraged. You know, the Puerto Rican fighter, man, he still looks strong and shit. So, and he looks like relaxed. Like the Mexican, but like I said, sometimes they're cool fighting in that tired stage. They're cool there. Can you be there? You know what I'm saying? So the Puerto Rican dude, he looks calm, composed, and he's doing good work too. And I like how he uses that arm to create some distance from him and the other dude. That was a good shot right there. Wow. What these guys do? Drink a Red Bull in the corner? It's the eighth round, and he's looking faster than ever. Puerto Rican dude. Now he's just covering up too much. He's not seeing where he's at, and he's throwing big shots. Now the Mexican dude is pouring it on right here. They got tied up a little bit. And as you can see, like the Mexican dude's supposed to be the bigger guy, right? You look at the size of his head. He looks like he's supposed to be in the body of a guy 6'4", right? So that head ain't gonna be hard to find. Good body work right there. Yo, this Mexican dude is relentless. He's coming forward. Now, El Gallito, he's going forward. And he goes down to there to the body. Bam, bam. Oh, nice, nice. Good one, too. Take that with you. Bang. Oh. The Spanish dude, the Puerto Rican dude gotta recognize when he's taking a break. Oh, his legs don't look good though. The Mexican's legs doesn't look strong, but that's deceiving too. Oh, nice uppercut on the inside. Boom. Ooh. Oh, 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 oh. The Puerto Rican dude can't let him steal this round from him. He's winning this round right now. He's got this Mexican dude missing. He looks real awkward right now. Good uppercut dude from the Mexican right now. Boom, boom. Yeah, you gotta stay strong, baby. Nah, don't swing like that. Wow, kid. Boom, boom. Nice, nice. Oh, oh, oh. He blocked a lot of his punches too. This is the eighth and final round, or nah? Don't go back on the ropes like that, kid. That doesn't look good. Impression to the judges. Oh no. Woo. Yep. They hug in the middle of the ring. That was the last round. Um, I think the Puerto Rican did enough to win that round. The closing part, the Mexican dude went on strong. Let's see how they call this fight. Both men um came to win this fight tonight. Neither man wanted to take a step backwards. This was on Latin crime right here. You know what I'm saying? It's always great to see these two countries, Mexico and Puerto Rico, get in the ring. And when it's performed at their best, and you got their best fighting, it's even that much more better. But it's always good to see these guys fighting, man. I love Mexico as a rival brother and Latin brothers in the game. Shouts out to Mexico. I love you guys, man. Because without you guys, who will we have? You know what I'm saying? You need your rivals, man, to make shit interesting. And I respect my rivals, so absolutely. Um, so there's always, this is it's always good for boxing when you see these kind of guys go at it. Like a rivalry and big in boxing that you guys might not know too much about, maybe, or maybe some guys you guys might, is Japan and the Philippines. The Philippines and Japan, they're rival. They got a big rivalry. When Filipino fighters fight Japan fighters, yeah, that's like Mexico and Puerto Rico in a sense, right? And then you got other rivalries, America's against everybody, right? They have mad rivalries with everybody. So, yeah, they're like, some of these countries are right next door to each other, and uh that's why they have a history of fighting each other. you know Mexican American rivalry has been around for a long time. When the Americans go against the Mexicans, um they've had some classic fights there. So yeah, let's see who wins this. My other man in the corner got Mexican on his shirt. Did they call this a draw? They're raising both fighters' hands. Was this called a draw? Oh shit. That's crazy. Oh, nah, he's a Puerto Rican fighter. Yep. Damn, bro. Now they slugged it out. I think, yeah, that's probably the right decision. I would like to see a definitive winner always in a fight. You go in there on this night to secure a win, to go further in your career, not go in there in a training camp and have no outcome. Where does your career go from now? Depending on other people, how they feel they should take you in a fight. But you really didn't move anywhere. You didn't go up the ladder, because this is not a win or a loss. So when you're going into take training camps and you're taking these fights, it's always wanting to go further. That's the kid's name. I always thought it was spelling Mexico because I only saw the side of his shirt. So, um, you want to make sure that there's a definitive winner, so that you know what direction your career is going. When you get decisions like this, draws, it kind of sucks, because you know there's no you. It was like a wasted fucking night. All that hard work and training camp, and you're no closer to getting to the world title fight than you were coming into the fight. So that kind of sucks in a sense. Look at this freaking tall ass. What weight is he fighting in? Here comes the Mexican fighter right here. I'm gonna take a guess. I think this is the Mexican fighter right here. The one in the red. white and green robe. I'm not sure. Going out on a limb here. I think he is. Oh, wait a minute. He got Puerto Rican flag in the back. See, now he messed it up. Now I don't know what he is. See what I'm saying? He's got the Puerto Rican one in the back, the Mexican one in the front. Maybe he's both. Maybe he's just showing respect for the Puerto Ricans, but his pride is in the front. I don't know. I have no value. Sometimes you think that you know the race of some of these fighters, right? My man looks young as hell. He looks like he just got out of high school. This dude looks like a full grown ass man. Now the camera looked at me. He looked a little bit older than I thought he was real young. Nah, he looks older, a little bit older. But he's just clean cut. And his girl is making these dudes look little. Vamos pa encima, vamos pa encima. Let's go, kid. See what you got. He looks ready. He looks ready. He's looking ready. All right. I've seen him fight before. It's an even match. That's an even match. He doesn't have more than the other guy. He's 15-2 with 9 knockouts. He's 15-5-3 with I wanted to see his record to see if he had just like a lot more experience, but he doesn't. I forgot who knocked this dude out. What fight was that in? I know I seen him get KO'd one time. It'll probably come to me in a second. Definitely, he definitely got a reach that he a reach factor here that he can, you know, definitely utilize. This tall kid should be utilizing his jab right now. Just sticking it right in his face. Um, and At the beginning of this fight right here, right? This is what I would do. Uh, always pay attention to what the guy in front of you is doing. Throw the jab straight. Throw the jab straight. Keep throwing the jab straight. 1 or 2 rounds. Don't put much angle on the jab. Keep it straight. Go down to the body. Third round. When you throw the jab, fake it straight. Come around. See if you can get him to bite. And get a big punch on him. You know, might not knock him out, might not even stun him, but you know you got a big shot on him. That's one. There's going to be more to come. You're going to have to set up some of these shots. Just like that, my man. I like the way he just got to keep snapping that jack. And then okay. You want to swing big like this? The tall kid, I think he's the Puerto Rican one, right? He hit him with a good shot, and the Mexican dude got rattled, and he wanted to get it back, and he's throwing hard and big. Right up the middle is an uppercut just waiting for him. There's an uppercut waiting for him, and that's not a Puerto Rican flag on his thing. That's a Cuban one because it's got red and blue stripes. Yeah, that wasn't a Puerto Rican flag. I just noticed that. It's like, wait a minute, the colors is different. So he's Mexican and Cuban or whatever represent Mexico, Cuban. That's not a Puerto Rican flag. And so nice. Good defense, kid. Stay. Nice. Good. Doesn't seem to be bothered by it. And you know how these flacos, bro. Some of these flacos in the world can crack. So don't think just because my man's skinny. I know a bunch of flacos that can hit like heavyweights. Oh, shit, he got dropped. Damn. Flaco went down. Shake it off, kid. Put your hands up. All right. Get a short memory. He got caught at the ending closing of the seconds of the round. Okay. Well, at least when he got caught, he didn't take no more damage and the round was over. So he's able to, get a better sense of recovery. What this does for the Mexican fighter, though, it gives him confidence now. In a fight, when you just dropped your guy, it's clear you can hurt him. So now you got to capitalize on that. So now you can hurt him with your punches, and when you were hitting him early in the round and he was shaking his head going, nope, you was hurting him. So that's where you want to be in the fight. So definitely the Mexican now, he's got the momentum riding on his side, right? Now, the tall kid can capitalize. The Puerto Rican kid can capitalize on this. See, he came out aggressive, hard. He knows he can hurt him. Nice. Cortito. No te panique. And don't leave your head straight up. Don't throw your punch and you're not moving your head, kid. You're keeping you're tall and you have problems fighting smaller guys. There you go. Good body shots. Spin them into the corner. Good shots up top. You got to give them something to respect you now, kid. Okay, you can't get caught like that. He got caught again. Is he going to get up? It's over. Damn, he quit on himself. Good win for the Mexican dude right there. Good solid win. He hit him, he caught him, dropped him, knew he had him hurt, applied the pressure. The Puerto Rican kid, he just couldn't put it together. You could see he was real uncomfortable fighting a much shorter guy. He didn't know how to stay away from them hook shots up top. He was getting caught a lot on the side of his head. And Garcia just didn't he didn't have no answer for him. And he just went forward, bro. He just knew once he heard him, he just knew that his power was too much for him at that time. And you kind of know that as a fighter when you're in there fighting with the guy. And yeah, he got clipped on the side of the head. He's telling his corner. His brain was probably rattling. And you guys also got to remember this, that when some of these guys are cutting weight to make some of these, and you can see this dude is mad tall. So he probably cut a lot of weight. What that does is, we've talked about this. When you cut weight and you take all the water out of the human body, the last organ to receive water back is the human brain. It's the first organ to release all its water, and it's the last organ to take all the water in, right? So some of these men are still dehydrated. They don't even know it. So they're more susceptible for their brains rattling from getting hit by big shots. And that's why heavyweights, they're hard to knock out because they don't cut weight. They're fully replenished. They can take. It's hard to knock out a fat dude. You know, one, because of his weight, and two, he's always hydrated. He's never depleted. Some of these guys are cutting these weights, and their coaches are making these guys fight on way lower divisions starting off in their career than what they typically should have started. And sometimes the fighter's not able to take the punches well, and it gives you a misperception of that fighter. Then when you see that same guy go up to a a heavier weight division, you see him take the punches better. He looks stronger. You know what I mean? Yeah. So who was it that lost his belt there? Ford. He looked bad against Ball, but when he went up in weight, just his last past fight, he looked amazing. He looked like now that's the weight division he should have been in. He should have never took that fight against Ball like that. And you see him in the next weight division, and he looks a lot stronger, bro. Yeah. So sometimes, you see some of these tall guys, and they might be skinny in stature or whatever, but they're cutting a lot of weight. You know, I know a lot of skinny dudes, they're just tall, 190. They don't look like much, but just because they're so tall, they're already like 190. So imagine them dudes cutting that much weight to get down to these weights. Win. I don't know, man. Yo, I don't really know nothing about Caro. I know Earwin's coming off a long layoff. I wonder if they're talking about it. On top of they gotta be. Um, I know he has more than a year layoff. I also know that when I did check a little bit on this fight, um, the other guy's coming off a loss. So I do know that, right? I just want to see what both these guys look like against each other. We got to see some nice, pretty decent fighters in their own right, young fighters right now that maybe later on in the future we'll see them and we can say we seen these guys coming up. And that's the good thing about watching these guys early in their career, like the Abdullah Masons, and we watched him go down for the first time in his career, not once but twice in the fight. The young man overcame, persevered in the fight, and he scored an impressive knockout of his own in the fight, which in fact he dropped his opponent several times in the fight as well. Both men went down in that fight more than once. So, um, you know, uh, it's good to see these young men early in their careers. So when they start to move up, you're more familiar with them. So sometimes boxing, you can have nights like this, you know, not so many big names, but it's good to pay attention to some of the guys that are there. Some guys might have losses, right? 2, 3 losses, right? But I've known champions, Navarrete. I've known, you know, um, other fighters that didn't start off their careers too good and lost, you know, 3, 4, 5 fights or whatever. But now boxing is coming to them a little bit better, and they they start to win, you know, and then they win a world title. Then now they're champion, and things are different. So sometimes you could start off your career, and you know, Robersi, he lost his first professional fight. Robersi Ramirez came right out of the Olympics, had that gold medal, comes in. Remember, he lost his first fight, bro. So, and then he became a world champion. So sometimes, you know, like here comes Mexico's fighter right here. Ain't this Erwin right here? Yeah. WBO is sanctioning this fight. They got the WBO patches on. Whenever a organization, you could tell right away, even though I don't got no value, you could, there's certain things in boxing that you should catch and be able to read with no sound. You don't need it. You could tell who's hosting the event and what organization is there, because in the locker room they give you the patches, or they send them to you days before, and you could have them put on your short you want. And some of these guys coaches got them on their sweaters and shit, and that's this is the WBO night, you know. The WBC is so powerful. I'm telling you guys right now, WBC ain't got nothing to do with tonight. The WBO is this is their night, right? I guarantee it. A WBZ representative can walk into that ring and for no reason at all put a fucking silver belt on one of these guys' shoulder, and the WBO they don't say shit to him, bro. WBC, bro, they some gangsters, man. They some gangsters over there, bro. Well, the place packed up pretty good. All those seats were empty just a little while ago up on the top. And they, you know what I mean? It's not like a huge event, but it's always nice to look out into the crowd and see that people did show up to see you fight. Zanford, what's that say on his shirt? Oh, that's the people that are hosting this event? Boxing, yeah. Oh, that's like a promotional company, yeah. Affiliated with Top Rank. So these people are working with Top Rank, I imagine, this promotional company. It's a small boxing promotional company. They have fighters, and Top Rank you know, supports their company. They probably got other fighters up top and shit. So those ain't Top Rank ring card girls. Cause you Bob Harron be having them out there dressing everything less. You know what I mean? Looks like Irwin is set up for victory here. That's they man. That is they man right there. What was he saying? Over a year. See, yeah. All right, that's enough of that. 23, 3, 13, 11, 3, and 3, and 5. Irwin Soto is set up for a big win tonight. All he has to do is win. So all he has to do, he's set up for the win. Let's see what Caro here is about. He looks like a lamb being led to slaughter. Irwin is a former world champion. So, I mean, just because you were a former world champion, you were defeated doesn't, necessarily, but let's see what this kid looks like. Ooh. Uh, uh, it's nothing big, I guess, but the dude car is leaning the wrong way. He's going the right way now. He's going the right way now, right? And but when he leaned to his right. I don't know if that was just, a little awkward movement, perhaps. He's not doing it anymore. So maybe he was just shifting. Yeah, probably so. And then he's not really doing anything. Car is if Irwin is ain't doing nothing, don't watch him. That he's got that hand cocked, bro. He's gonna come right over his jab. The dude Caro, oh, Earwing is setting him up with that hook. He wants to, he's a hooker. With a hooker like that, the head clash is you gotta worry about that a little bit because he's coming in. But if you rather than evade the punch, if he steps in and shortens the punch, he can his hook is gonna land somewhere back here. And it'll probably miss you, right? Uh the clash of heads is what worries me in that sequence, in that kind of like exchange. Um, and it's not easy to do. It's not a real, you know, he probably has other punches at this point, being round one cold. Oh, nice shot, kid. Nice. Snapped his head back with an overhand right. Irwin is on the attack, on the hunt. He's definitely on the hunt, not on the attack yet. Nice one, two. Keep him off. He's hooking. He's hooking. A short uppercut and step in just a little bit. He doesn't even have to move his back foot. His back foot could be in the same position. He just needs to pick up his front foot and extend it out about that much more. Just step a little bit further out, right? And when meaning when Irwin's on the outside of him, right? Okay, you hit the jab, pop up, right, right. Irwin is winding up. You could see he's doing it. He's going to lunge at you with that shot. That shot he's throwing, don't go backwards because he's going to hit you more because the shot's going to hit somewhere around here. Rather than go backwards, pick your foot up and just go forward that much. And don't throw it like this because you're going to stifle your punch. Throw it like this on the inside, like that. Throw it like that. Shh. In close. Don't go on like that. Don't do that. And when you hit him like that, you can also spin him. Hit him, boom, grab him, and spin your feet. You spin him. When he goes to look up, pow! Irwin is putting a lot of pressure right now. I'm not seeing that he's landing everything. He's got a lot of pressure going. Leave your back foot up on the floor. Step. Now pick up your back foot. Spin. Spin him around. Put him in the corner. Step. Hmm. Gotta keep that hand up, kid. Gotta keep that hand up. Nice, nice. Good, strong, straight. Make them respect you. Make them respect you. Don't, yeah. Yes, get off them ropes, kid. Come on, baby. There you go. Straight down the pipe. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. You're throwing strong, but don't. Yep. Good. Get under that shit. He's okay. Pop, pop. Nice, nice. Forward. Oh, nice, nice. There you go. There you go. Frame off, push off, and reset yourself, right? Don't get scared. Don't let him walk you into this corner. There you go. Don't let him walk you into the corner, kid. No, no, don't rely on just your movement. Oh, you're making a miss. I just want you off those ropes. If your back touches the ropes, get off the ropes. Go forward. Soon as your back touches those ropes, I want you off the ropes. Nice. Now throw the jab right here, bro. Pop the jab. Double, just even double up on it. Change levels. There you go. Good, good closing of the round. All right. He's staying off the ropes. As soon as his back is touching, for the most part, he is coming off the ropes. Um, uh, you know, I would I would have to ask him how strong is he, and what does he see? What does he see right now? Um, how does he feel? You know, um, you feel good? Yeah, okay. And at that, yeah, I don't know what he's saying to him, but I would definitely, definitely tell him, you're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Stay off those ropes. Stay defensively sound. Keep doing what you're doing. I like your activity. Um, and double up on your jab more, but just keep doing what you're doing and don't let them back you up against them ropes. He should feint a little more. Feint. Use your feints. Good, good. Yeah, there. Uh, uh, mm, I mean, for the most part, he's getting away with it. So fuck it. Like Irwin is not capitalizing on his mistakes, and good shot, good uppercut. Irwin has to really trap him in the corner, cut the ring off a little better to trap Carlo right there, Caro Caro into the corner, right? And when he backs him up, he's got him reacting. He's got him responding and everything. The Mexican is using better feints and stuff sometimes. He had him reacting right there. He's not using it now, but I like that step side to side movement right there. But the Mexican, um, he doesn't know how to seal the deal when it comes to trapping him in the corner and cutting his the ring off. He usually once he's like stalking going forward, he settles in the fact that he's in front of him. He starts firing off. He doesn't cut him off. He doesn't trap him, grab him, push him back in the corner, whatever. But he lets him out. And with very little, Caro is able to get out of these corners and off the ropes, and you know, and it's because Irwin really, he's just getting close to him. He's not really, you know, closing the back door, so to speak, where that he can't get out because he's gonna walk into a big shot. Like Saul Canelo Alvarez. If Saul Canelo Alvarez had this man, he wouldn't get off these ropes. Saul's a monster in that. For Mexican fighters, Saul is a monster in that, bro. Fighting off the ropes, he's made his career like that. Saul's a monster fighting off the ropes. Those ropes, bro, he knows those ropes better than anybody. Yeah, you know, I seen Saul practicing a little bit with Teofimo Lopez. A lot of people said, would that be good with Eddie Reynosa? Allowing Tio to come in, and what would he learn and stuff? You know, um, that would be foolish for somebody to say that that wouldn't be good for Tio, right? Like, dude, learning any type of fighting style that's performed by men and women that fight at high levels, you're just expanding your knowledge of fighting. What do you mean that's no good? Don't ever stay stagnant in your fighting, So I training with a oh my god, look at Irwin is fucking put it in on. He's got him on the ropes right now. He fired off from Carlo. He weathered the storm though, and he's back in middle of the ring. Like I said, Irwin it does not know how to keep him there. With very, very little effort, bro. He's letting him off the ropes. He's backing up sometimes. Ooh, that was a nice short shot coming in on the inside. Irwin is slick on the inside. He doesn't give him no breaks. He gets those little sucker shots in. Yeah, he got two nice ones in. Yeah, yeah, right now. Boom, boom. Oh, nice body shot. Oh, oh, oh. Irwin and timed him with he timed him good. Mm. Mm. What round is it? 4? Okay. Nice check hook. Use your feints a little. Feint them, make them get them to swing. Nice uppercut. Very little effort, man. He gets out of these situations. This Mexican dude is just letting him. And you know, when he goes back and watches this fight, studies what he needs to do, I'm pretty sure that that's going to be, you know, something he's got to work on because he had this kid trapped a few times. And I'm telling you, man, I was like, whoa, he just letting him out. Kid looks comfortable in front of him. This other dude doesn't, his body language is not screaming that he wants to like win this fight right now. The kid Erwin looks like he's having fun in there. He looks like he's in the office. This is where he wants to be. You can see it. You could see that he knows he's starting to break. He can see it. He can sense it. That the other kid is starting to break. Yeah. His confidence is through the roof right now. Boom. Mm. I don't think this guy feels like he can hurt him. I don't feel like he thinks that he can actually hurt Irwin. This is what I talk about. His confidence seems down. When Irwin starts to get close, he's himself starts to go back, right? Uh his his um his endurance looks like it's withering already. He throws a couple big punches, his gas tank looks like it'll be real low. If he puts any power, which I'm sensing that that's all he really got left, he don't land, Erwin is gonna be there to put him down. Yeah, his punches are not that hard anymore. You could see his snap of his punches and what is it, the fifth round? Maybe he could get a second wind. He just doesn't his body's not, you know, telling me confident shit. His body's saying scared, like cautious. He's tightening up, like them body shots hurt or those arm shots hurt. Um, Now he's swinging with some conviction here. Now he threw a couple punches with some real conviction. So he probably got something in the tank left. There you go. There you go. Now you're throwing harder. Now I seen Edwin's face expression kind of like little he felt that punch. Oh, nice, nice. Here we go. There you go. There you go, kid. Mm, mm. Is this the last flare that Caro is throwing out to try to see if he could man, if his cardio is up, He's giving you glimpses of the fighter he could be. Eleven seconds. Ooh, ooh. Good body shot. Good body shot. That hurt. That hurt him. It more surprised him than hurt him. But those are the ones that hurt. The ones that surprise you. Hopefully, uh Caro doesn't you know, hopefully, and like I said, he gets a second win, and that last barrage wasn't it like his last, you know, sometimes you see a fighter like give it his last little bit that he has before he's like broken in a fight. I don't think he's there yet to be like broken. But I think that his conditioning is fading more than Irwin here. I think Irwin is the more fresher of the two fighters. He looks more a little bit relaxed. This guy looks at sometimes in the fight cautious. Sometimes he could be. Oh man, here comes Irwin again, pouring it on strong. Good upper body movement. He doesn't evade everything. He evaded a lot of Irwin's punches, but Irwin, he catches him with, uh, come on, throw your punch. You can't just watch him, bro. He should try angles on him. Cut back. When you cut back, give him something. Don't do the same thing twice. Make him think that that's what you're doing. Try to set him up. Uh, you don't want him to pick up on patterns, right? If he knows he can push you up against and you close up, those are patterns. If he knows when he pressures you in a certain, now they're exchanging good. There we go. Come on, kid. Ooh, he got caught short there. He's fighting though, bro. He's fighting him. He's fighting him. At some points in the fight, his body language doesn't look the best, and he could be like playing like coy, like you know what I'm saying, taking a breather, getting a little second win here, popping that jab now. There you go. Do the 1-2 down. The right hand didn't look the best, but ooh, that uppercut on the inside from the Mexican fighter is pretty crafty. And he looks like he's winding it up. He aborted it. Boom, boom. He's going straight hand, straight hand. He was looking for it for a second, but nope. Good head movement. Both fighters are not keeping their head on the center line. Both fighters are fairly moving their head. Good movement. Sometimes you can make the wrong read and you know walk into a big punch. But for the most part, um, you know, we're in the sixth round, right? Oh, that was a good shot. Oh man, no, get off the ropes, get off the ropes, get off the ropes, get off the ropes, get off the ropes. How do you guys see the fight right now? How do you guys see the fight? Yeah, he has a chin, man. He has a chin. He definitely does. Hmm. He needs to work his jab, man. Bam. Oh, she healthy, baby. That's an Amazon right there. That's a full-blooded stallion. Nice, straight down the pike. See, right here, he could be utilizing his jab a little bit more, but since his see right here, don't throw it. Don't throw the jab. His back is too close up against the ropes right there. Right there. I want to use it, and he's gonna lunge forward like that, right? That's what I'm anticipating. Oh, nice, 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 nice. I like at least he does keep him at a good distance. Irwin, and his punches come up short a little. So the kid, um, he's doing some good shit, but and then he lets him in the front door like that. And Irwin is firing off. He's not landing everything. He's not. And this kid is getting some good shots in on the inside too. Yeah, he's doing some good work too. Irwin got this forward pressure though. Good uppercut on the inside. Whoa, good 1-2. Followed it up with a 1-2. Irwin clinches now. Holds on. Good 1-2. 1-2. Ooh, good night. Uppercut. Ooh. Now pop the jab. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My man is freaking coming alive. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. Ooh, Irwin threw that hook, bro. Barely. Woo. There you go. Better round, kid. Better round, kid. Come on, don't lean into it. Boom, nice. Get that back and hit him with a two-piece. Bop, bop. Don't get out of the corner. Get out of the corner. Don't let him get in the corner and just fire off on you. Puppy, move. Ooh, nice. Fight your way out then. If you good, then fight your way out and grab him. Good. Good, 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 good. And now all you have to do, closing seconds of the round, pop the jab out there, get him away. Now, don't don't throw the jab. Don't throw it. Oh, good uppercut. Good uppercut. Now push him off, frame off, and move. Just move a little. He's letting you out. Goodbye. Oh, baby. Nice uppercut. Yeah. Yo, my man won that round. Oh, he won that round. He hands down, he won that round. Okay. He didn't look tired in that round. Bang, bang. Nice. He did good work in this round right here. And he made the Mexican dude, Irwin, miss a lot too. That was a better round for him. You know, Irwin's gonna come out strong. You know how he comes out in the first half of the fight. He really wants to put the pressure on him early. Nice. Okay. Don't let him. Don't let him. Don't let him. Frame off. Frame off. No. Pop. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Cortito. He missed with that one too. Oh, big hook missed. See, right here's where he should be utilizing that jab. Right here. Let them hands fly, baby. Put them punches together. Let them hands good. Nice check hook. Now good uppercut. Good one too. Let them hands fly. This is where you do your best work. Right here. This is where you do your best work. Oh, nice. Cortito in right in the inside. Wow. Yo, this fucking Mexican dude got a chin, bro. Oh, nice. Cortito again. Bro, this dude got a. And he's hitting him because the sweat is just snapping off his head. Like, this dude is tagging him. Mexican dude does not look discouraged at all. Keeps coming forward, keeps applying pressure. Like, that kind of like feeling that the guy just keeps coming forward can be fucking it can be frightening, to you as a fighter. You just don't believe that you're hurting him. And some guys have a good poker face more than others. Others can really, they're just built like that, right? And that can discourage a fighter. Learning how to ignore that and keep doing your job is a different level in boxing for boxers. What this man is doing right now, weathering this Mexican early storm, the good work he's doing right now with these sneaky uppercuts on the inside. He's really like going forward now, pushing the Mexican 1-2 back. He popping that jab now. Yo, is it me or is he taking over this fight? He's got the Mexican missing big and he's catching him. And he's blocking most of the Mexican shots, bro. And all I see is this Mexican dude's head going back like this. And then he does throw punches, but my man's already in the high guard. One or two will get in, yes. He's not missing every punch he throws, right? But I'm telling you right now, I would wrestle this ring guard girl down to the mat, all right? Yes, she does have heels on. No wonder she's so damn big, right? So look at this work right here. They're going to show this work coming off right here. Of course, they're going to show Irwin's. Oh, those are all misses. You saw that. That one missed. Bah! They show his punch that connect. Top Rank is some suckers. That's why I read sometimes don't even got volume. Because, I got to call my fight. Good, good, good. Don't do the same thing twice, kid. Don't be predictable. He does the same thing twice. He's going to try to cut you off with that and then throw that body. And then he's going to try to get you to not paying attention upstairs. And he's going to come with a big hook over the top. He's going to lean down. And you're going to think he's going to the body. He's going to throw his right hand over the top, kid. He's got to stay alert. He's got to stay alert. Ooh, get out of that corner. Get out. Mexican coming in, applying that pressure. Threw an uppercut. He missed it. Both men exchanged there. Nothing significant landed by neither man. Popping the jab. The Mexican is trying to like pressure him to get under these ropes so that he can get his punches off. But my man is moving pretty good. And he keeps snapping them. Oh, nice little sneaky uppercut on the inside. Another one. He's throwing that right hand right over his head. The Mexican is just now he's just firing. When he gets close enough, he just starts to try to fire. The Mexican is not really setting up his punches no more. He's just going 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 like that. He's not setting up punches. He's just trying to like make this guy wilt under his pressure. But my man is staying tall. I'm staying strong. Make a miss, make a miss. What round are we in? Ninth round? Oh, this is a close ass fight, bro. I didn't like those two steps. Like he was leaning in. Compose yourself, kid. Compose yourself. The Mexicans counting on you're gonna break under this pressure. That's it. You're now you're throwing with too much conviction now. Calm down, kid. Nice, good, 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 good. Nice, good. That was a good shot. That connected. Nothing really connected. One punch did on his chin. Okay. Now let's see if he could survive. You got yourself here in this point in the fight. Are you going to close the show? You know, what are you made of? You know, you want to fight or compete for a world title one day? These are the kind of fighters in the fights you got to win, right? So, if you ever think about wanting to compete for a world championship, these are the fights you got to get by, you know? These are the tests you must pass. You know, and Eowyn is a good fight right now to have on your resume. You know, him getting interim belts and stuff, and you know, it's a title, you know, and stuff and championships. So um you know that Eowyn ain't gonna really like have um too much spring, right, in his step. So the odds of him with a big burst of speed come in and hook you with that, no. It's what it's gonna be now. It's him just coming forward. It's gonna be him coming forward, throwing a barrages of punches. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Right? Okay. That's kind of what I think Eowyn's fight has turned into, right? Okay. This guy right here, Caro, he's starting to lean into his punch a little bit now, and you see the top of his forehead, it's passing his front foot. He's leaning too much, and that's due to in part of exhaustion. One, and he's trying to like grab him after the punches so that he can get a break. I like that he's staying there, showing the judges that he's willing to exchange and still um be in the fight. Is it me or is he getting the better of these exchanges, man? Oh, nice overhand, nice. Erwin, yeah, Erwin hit him with a couple shots right there, bro. Now he's just applying that pressure coming in. That's right, kid. Watch yourself coming out. All right, let the referee break you up. Oh shit! He challenged him. He said, "Come on." God damn it! He pushed him. All right, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't swing for the fences to gas yourself out like that. Now you're fighting his ego. Now you allowed the Mexican dude. You trying to out Mexican the Mexican. Don't do that. You just like conceded in the fight. You were doing good. Stay on your jab. Why'd you go into a slugfest with him? Because it was the last round. That's why. Good. All right, good. I thought it was going 12 rounds. All right. I can see why he went into a slugfest. It was the last round. All right. I was in my head, I was thinking there was two more rounds. Yeah. So okay. He shot for the fences there at the end. All right. Now I understand why he did that. Like I said, I don't got no volume. So I'm just pretty much narrating off what I'm seeing. So um 10-round fight. Yeah, okay, now I understand why he decided to swing like that. Okay, understandable now. Yeah, you see when he started shooting like haymakers like that, and it was in the 10th round, and I looked down and I saw 10. I was like, nah, don't do that, bro. What are you doing? But it was the last round. So okay. I'm like, all right, I see what you was doing. Yeah, definitely swing for the fences at that time. If you felt like, you might have, he couldn't hurt you no more, and you was like bang, bang, so yeah, I could see why he did that. But like in a situation like that, had there been two more rounds, I'd have been yelling at my fighter. I'd have been telling him, "Why don't gas? No, you fought great all the way. Let's close the deal." But that was the last I reintegrate. So yeah, now we're just gonna see the winner. Um, well, Mexican dude did good work first half of the fight. I think the other guy started to do his better work the second half of the fight, right? Um there were a lot of swing rounds though I can remember in the early part of the fight. There were a lot of rounds that could have gone either way, okay? As far as a clear-cut winner in this fight, judges got their work cut out for them right now. Want to see what they saw. Uh, I didn't see anybody put up an unofficial scorecard or anything. So I'm gonna at least put some volume on the right. Let's see. Now we don't hear his mic. I can't hear it. Well, this is for the Latin Championship WBO. It says it right on the belt. Latin. What? Come on, bro. Yeah. I don't know what these judges are talking about. Like maybe I joined their conversation at the I don't know what the hell these judges were seeing or whatever. They're trying. I'm not sure if I'm hearing them right, but the one judge is saying that when Soto's clearly won this fight, he was controlling the whole fight, and I'm not sure about that because I'm thinking that the guy in the white and yellow trunks uh might have came back and stole this fight. He was doing some good work in these rounds and stuff. Um, I thought it was a lot closer fight than, you know, what these guys are saying anyway. A draw though, another draw. Wow, these judges didn't want to do their work today, huh? They didn't want to give no definitive winner. So I guess we don't have no Latin WBO world champion now. That belt is still vacant. So, you know, and that what is that? So if you're not Latin, can you compete for the belt? Can a can a Japanese man win the Latin WBO World Championship? I just want to know. You know what I mean? Does it have to be two Latin men to fight? So, because that'll be funny if a Japanese dude got the WBO Latins, WBO Latin title. That would be hilarious. But they have a Japanese World Championship, an Oriental one. I think that every country has their own version of their the Latin belt is our belt that tries to defy like it separates the guy from the other Latin fighters, and it means that you're the best Latin fighter. And that's typically who the Latin people are going to back to go forward to compete for a world championship. So these belts are important. They are important. That Latin belt, it would have been an honor to win that belt for either of these men. So, make no mistake, but, a world title is a world title, and these belts are these belts, but they're prestigious. Okay. And it's a good honor. You get this belt, um, that's what it means. It'll catapult you in a different, direction, closer to achieving your dreams of becoming a world champion. So, yeah, but there was no winner tonight, unfortunately. Um, this was a pretty decent night of boxing. I'm glad that I tuned in. I'm glad that you guys were here with me, talking about this. My man got a lot to type here. Let me see what he's saying. Mexican boxing number one. Nice fight. Edwin has. Oh, there you go. That's in. Okay, bro. By 2 rounds, huh? You feel he won it by 2 rounds? Yeah. Mm. Yeah, man. Yo, my man, they has nothing to hang his hat down from. The only thing he didn't get the Latin belt and bring it home. That's all. Um, Technically, neither man lost. Like I was speaking about, this is kind of one of those situations that, draws suck. Because it didn't move you any closer. Like you wasted all this time away from your family, training camp, the money, on the draw, you get paid different. You're not getting paid as the winner. Okay. So it sucks. It you didn't there was no answer to this fight, you know. And you always want a winner. Whatever outcome, you're gonna want a winner. I believe that, what I saw, like I started calling it, and he was making a mess. And if you go back and you watch this live stream, you're gonna see that I was saying uh Irwin was missing a lot at the end, and my man was doing a lot of good work. He seemed to be fading in the first half, and it seems like he got a second win and he got his confidence. At one point in the fight, I thought that his body language wasn't speaking, or he wasn't really throwing punches with conviction. May perhaps that was part of his strategy, and he wanted Eowyn to get confidence and to kind of like throw harder punches and gas himself out a little bit more. And in between the fight, I think Caro decided that he this was his moment, and he started to go forward in the fight. Right at that time, that when I looked, it was like the fifth round. Um, Caro turned the fight around. From there on, I started seeing him and win round after round after round after round. And I'm not saying that he lost all the early rounds. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that from the fifth round up, he was clearly winning the fight. Those other rounds were going, you could have scored him. Okay. Now the rounds, I felt like he was just clearly winning. You could see my reaction, and I was calling it, and I was telling you, no, Carl won that fight. Carl won that round. Carl won that round. And I was saying it. I started to notice, and I was sitting here saying it to you guys. I'm not sure if you guys noticed this. Am I the only one noticed? My man is hitting Erwin more now and making him miss more. I know you guys remember me saying that. Like I was sitting here like saying, like, I know that Irwin is he's the guy they want to win. You could clearly see that coming into this fight. Like the promotion was more on his side, right? And Caro, he had his opportunity, play spoiler tonight. I think he fought a great fight. I like how he switched up his technique. Then he started going more forward, believing in his punches, and I think he surprised Irwin. If you ask me, I think he surprised him. Um, Irwin stuck to his guns, kept coming forward. He was never out of the fight. He was always dangerous in the fight. I feel like, you could see in the fight, I talked about it, where Irwin had this sense of confidence, where you saw he was having fun in there in the first half of the fight. I even commented on it, and I was saying that and then go back and watch where you see the exact moment where I say his face expression just changed a little. He's looking a little bit more concerned now, right? Uh, and he didn't have that huge smile on his face anymore. Carl took that smile right off his face. And, you know, I think for the most part, you know, Carol had this plan that he felt like Erwin's power was going away. And he was able to see and slip his punches a lot more better. And he did so. He made him miss a lot. I didn't think that Soto's won this fight like that. Um, a draw? Nah, I didn't see a draw in this fight at all. I saw an upset. I saw an upset happening, forming. I would have to go back to really watch the fight again to definitely say an upset or a robbery. Um, sometimes you watch fights and the other guy does a lot of sneaky work that you really don't notice. Depending on which guy you wanted to win the fight, I don't have a horse in the race. So objectively, I'm looking at the fight just as a fight or a boxing match. So I'm able to call it like that, right? So when you know, I've gone back and I've saw a couple fights where that I thought the fight was more competitive or this guy won more than the other. I remember going back and watching Marvelous Hagler versus Sugar Ray Leonard. And I always had an impression that Marvelous Hagler got robbed in that fight, right? At least I think that's what my dad was saying or my uncles or something, right? But later when I got older and stuff, I revisited that fight. Sugar Ray Leonard won that fight, bro, hands down. And I thought, I don't know why, that it was a lot closer. So sometimes I know that. I could see it, so I like to watch the fight again, but I remember clearly stating this in this fight. All I'm watching, all I'm seeing is Soto's head going back like this, snapping back. Do you guys remember me saying that? Because I do. I was calling it in the fight. I was saying, man, his head. That's all I see. His head. You go like this, and this is all I was seeing, man. And he was doing work too, but my man really it was a good fight. It was a good fight. I'm not sure how you guys saw the fight. Not sure if you guys feel like the right decision was made in this fight. I want to go back and watch robbery. Shit, I already see it now. Oh shit. I guess I see how you guys feel. Straight up. He ain't mess around. He was like, robbery. Yo, no way a draw. He took that boy to school. Yeah. Yeah. Uh Man. Yeah. Well, that's yeah. That's how you guys seen the fight, man. Listen, guys, like I said, this is always a good night for boxing right here. Uh the missus just got home right now. Thank God. Always gets home safe. Always worried about her working late, closing the store, locking it up, you know. But so we had a great night of fighting. Hope you guys liked and tuned in. Please don't forget to give these videos a like for me. If anything, share them, comment on the videos, drop a comment in the chat. We have something to talk about in further episodes. So click that bell notification icon and alert you whenever I go on. And like always, fight fans, I'm on to the next one after this one here at Round One Sports Talk. You guys be safe out there.